everyone, it's Ms. Glenny at the Chilton Public Library with another alphabet story time, and today the letter is, let's get to that in just a minute. First, let's get our fingers out, our friends, one friend, two friend, and we say, we sing, hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello, hello. So let's sing our alphabet song. We like to do that on ABC Storytime. And as you'll see behind me there, we have an alphabet on the board and our uppercase letters, and we have our lowercase letters down beneath them, and we have them here as well. So let's go and sing from here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, that's a hint, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Did you hear the hint that I gave you when we were singing the song? So today, the letter is, do you know what that is? What is it? Yes, it's the letter Q for, Q, quilt. Do you have any quilts at your house? Here's a quilt. It's Carol's quilt, so we have a quilt. We have, can you put your crown on? Put your crown on. For queen, let's sit very tall, very regally, very queenly-like. Queen. That's another qu. And here it is. Here's the uppercase. Let's think about that. Q and the lowercase q. Can you trace them in the air? I'll get them closer. Can I? Yes. Let's see if you can get them close. There. Why is this so hard? There we go. There's our Q. I'm going to put it up on the board for us. Right here beneath our other Q. Let's bring them down. And there's a Q. Here's a Q. And there's our little Q. So, and often you'll notice in all of these words that make the qu sound, there's another letter that goes along with the Q that makes the qu sound. And QU, you'll often see QU together. QU makes that qu song. And you'll see that when we talk about queens, got your queen hat on, your queen crown. Queens have the QU. Let's see. Ooh, here's Queen Quail is quiet. Queen Quail is quiet. Can you see the Q? And right next to it, the U? And here, quail. The Q, followed by that partner U, is quiet. Shh, quiet. Quiet. Do we have a quiet song maybe? Do we have a quietly? Quietly, not a sound. I'm listening as I look around. No sounds as I nod. No sounds as I clap. No sounds as I tap my hands on my lap. Loudly, stamp, and clap. Loudly, stamp, and clap. All that noise, why fancy that. So noise would be the opposite of quietly, right? Let's see what else. Miss Carol usually has a box for us today, but instead today I think we have a quilt, or a queenly quilt, and we have a quill. This was the first pen. They would slice off the tip, dip it in ink, and write. So a quill. A quill is what you used to write your letters with in school. So here's a quill. I'll put the quill on the quilt. How's that? And then, oh, I bet you know what this is. A quarter. So here's a quarter. A quarter. There's a quarter. I'll put a quarter down here. I don't know if you can see it. And here's a quart jar. I don't know if some of you can, or your families can. You can can pickles or tomatoes or whatever you like in here. Here's a canning jar for quart. It's a quart-size canning jar. So I'll put our quart over here. And those are some of our things for today. Now, usually we look in our art book, don't we, to see what the letter Q is in our book. Oh, and wouldn't you know, we talked about it already. Queen. Q is for queen. Can you tell that the woman in this painting is a queen? Can you tell? She's pretty fancy. Pretty fancy queen. Judging from her expression, how do you think the queen is feeling today? Is she feeling very quiet? Is she feeling very queasy with all those fancy clothes on? Is she feeling queenly? Yes, so that's our queen for today. That was a painting by Nicholas Hillard. Painted that many, many years ago in the 1500s. He painted that. That's like 500 years ago, a long time ago. Now, the first story I have, you may already know. It's called Quick as a Cricket, and this is a fun one by Audrey Wood, illustrated by Don Wood. And let's see what Quick as a Cricket is about. It might make you want to get up and move a little bit as we do these things. Let's see. Quick as a cricket. I'm as quick as a cricket. I'm as slow as a snail. I'm as small as an ant. I'm as large as a whale. Can you imagine like that too? Isn't it fun to pretend? I'm as sad as a basset. Let's see your sad face. I'm as sad as a basset. I'm as happy as a lark. Everybody cheep. Cheep, 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 cheep. Happy as a lark. I'm as nice as a bunny. All soft and cuddly. They can be scratchy too. Don't be fooled. I'm as nice as a bunny. I'm as mean as a shark. I'm as cold as a toad. I'm as hot as a fox. Ooh, the hot fox was chased and has been running. I'm as hot as a fox. I'm as weak as a kitten. I'm as strong as an ox. Strong as an ox. I'm as loud as a lion. Can everybody roar for me? Let's hear your roar. Roar. I'm as quiet as a clam. There's our quiet sound. Quiet, clam. Clam up. Quiet. I'm as tough as a rhino. I'm as gentle as a lamb. I'm as brave as a tiger, especially with a flashlight. Brave as a tiger with a flashlight. I'm as shy as a shrimp. I'm as tame as a poodle. That's a very queenly poodle, very fancy poodle. Can you see how fancy that poodle is? All dressed up with a hairdo. I'm as wild as a chimp. Oh, let's hear your chimpy sounds. What sound does a chimp make? That's it. I'm as lazy as a lizard. Lazy as a lizard. There he is down there on his arm. I'm as busy as a bee. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Let's hear your buzz. Bzz, 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 bzz. Put it all together. All of those animals together. And what do we have? And you've got me. We can all be like all of those things, can't we? Quick as a cricket. Quiet as a mouse. Still as a clam. Hiding in a house. All kinds of things like that, right? So let's see. Let's think. What have we thought so far that starts with Q? Let's see. What begins with Q? What begins with Q? We all know, I'll tell you so. What begins with Q? Quilt begins with Q. A quilt begins with Q. We all know, I will tell you so. What begins with Q? Quarter begins with Q. Quarter begins with Q. We all know, we'll tell you so. What begins with Q? What begins with Q? What begins with Q? Queen. We all know we'll tell you so. A queen begins with Q, and there's her crown. Quail begins with Q. Quail begins with Q. We all know we'll tell you so. A quail begins with Q. One last thing. Can you see one last thing up here? Quick. What? What begins with Q? What begins with Q? We all know we'll tell you so. Quick. Can you move quick? Quick begins with Q. Those are some of our Q sounds today. And I think I have a second book today. Queenie Quail Can't Keep Up. Queenie Quail Can't Keep Up. What do you think this is about? There she is. There's Queenie Quail. She's having trouble keeping up. That happens sometimes. Oh, those must be all of her brothers and sisters being led by the fastest, the quickest quail. We all have our speeds, don't we? Yes, Queenie Quail by, let's see, Jane Whittingham, illustrated by Emma Peterson. Every morning and every evening, can you see? Every morning and every evening, Mama Quail led her chicks along the meadow trail while Papa Quail stood watch from above. In a straight little line went the 10 little chicks, and as they went, 10 little heads went bob, bob, bob. 10 sets of feet went tap, 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 and 10 round bodies went hurry, hurry, hurry. But the littlest quail couldn't keep up. Let's see. Queenie Quail, hurry, 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 Mama Quail chirped. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Her brothers and sisters cheeped. Coming, Mama, Queenie squeaked. She's squeaking and she's coming as fast as she can. And every morning and every evening, Queenie hurried to join the end of the bobbing, tapping line. But how could Queenie Quail ever keep up when there were pink blossoms and green grass, shiny stones, and fuzzy caterpillars, buzzy bumblebees, and wiggly worms to look at? No matter how hard she tried, Queenie Quail just couldn't keep up. Queenie Quail, you must learn to hurry, Papa Quail chirped. It's what we quails do. Hurry, hurry, hurry. What we do, what we do, what we do, her brothers and sisters cheeped. I'll do my best, Queenie Quail squeaked, and she really did. She did her best. For days, Queenie bobbed and tapped and hurried, but the blossoms were so pink, and the grass was so green, and the stones so shiny, and the caterpillars so fuzzy, the bumblebees so buzzy, and the worms so wiggly that no matter how hard she tried, Queenie Quail just couldn't keep up. One morning, as Papa Quail stood watch and Mama Quail led her chicks along the meadow trail, Queenie Quail stopped to admire a fascinating feather. And that's when she saw it. She did. She saw something. She's going to see an unusual flash of orange, a furry kind of orange, a moving kind of orange. As Queenie watched, the furry orange slid softly, smoothly, silently through the green grass. Softly, smoothly, silently, Queenie followed. Now, Queenie was a curious quail, but she was a cautious quail. Whatever the furry orange was, Queenie had the uncomfortable feeling that it did not want to be seen. The furry orange crept cautiously, carefully, quietly beside the meadow trail. Cautiously, carefully, quietly, Queenie followed. What do you think it is? Should we find out? Suddenly, through a gap in the green grass, Queenie saw it. 2 pointed ears, 2 dark eyes, and 4 paws with sharp claws. The furry orange was a cat, and it was headed straight for Mama Quail and Queenie's brothers and sisters. Oh no, what's Queenie gonna do? Queenie to the rescue, right? There wasn't a moment to lose. Queenie raced along the trail, bobbing and tapping and hurrying. She squeaked and she chirped, and she hopped, and she flapped. A cat, Mama, Papa, look out, a cat, look out. Papa Quail swooped down from above, flapping and squawking. Mama Quail raced up the trail, squawking and flapping. Queenie's brothers and sisters huddled together, chirping and cheeping. We see you! Go away, cat, we see you! See the mommy and daddy chasing the cat away, fiercely protecting their little quailings? The cat hissed and snarled, as cats do, and then off into the grass it ran, like a furry orange blur. You saved us, Queenie Quail, Mama Quail chirped. Well done, Queenie Quail, Papa Quail chirped. Well done, her brothers and sisters chirped. Now, every morning and every evening, Mama Quail leads her chicks along the meadow trail with Papa Quail as he watches over them from above. There he is, being the lookout. In a straight line go 10 little chicks, and as they go, 10 little heads go bob, bob, bob. 10 sets of feet go tap, 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 and 10 round bodies go hurry, hurry, hurry. But Queenie, the littlest quail, she can't keep up. Queenie Quail, what have you found? Mama Quail chirps. What have you found? What have you found? What have you found? Her brothers and her sisters cheep. Something fascinating, Queenie squeaks. And her brothers and her sisters, they scurry along the trail to see. They go see what she finds, instead of telling her to hurry, hurry, hurry. And that's why Queenie Quail and her brothers and her sisters can't keep up. Now they all explore together. Oh, imagine. And that's the story of Queenie Quail Can't Keep Up. So those are our stories for today. I think that's all I have for today for our Q. So remember our Q sound. Let's do one last trace of the Q. Get your finger in the air. See if you can go around the circle. Follow it around, make a circle, and then a slash. A little slash at the bottom for your uppercase Q. And then your lowercase Q is interesting. That one you can play around with too. So let's get our friends out, shall we, to sing our goodbye song. So here's one friend, here's the other, and we say, goodbye friends, goodbye friends, goodbye friends. It's time to say goodbye. So we'll see you again next week for the letter, what comes after Q? Can you think about that and let me know? See you next week. Bye now.